everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather. I am a styling, skincare, hair care, self-care enthusiast. I don't have any training in anything. I just have people ask me questions sometimes, so I decided to start a YouTube channel to share my thoughts. So I actually wanted to do an unboxing today of some of the Sephora items that I have gotten from the sale that's happening right now. There's still today actually is the last day of the sale, so I'm recording this on Monday. I'm actually recording this before I go to work. There's half an hour that I have before I have to be at my desk at work, and so that's why I'm a little discombobulated, because I basically just woke up. But they delivered this box really early to my house this morning. I don't really know why, but it's here, so that's great. I actually ended up ordering 3 sets of things from the Sephora sale. I feel kind of bad for from the packaging aspect, getting it here to my house. But you can't use your points for you can turn in 500 points for $10 off your purchase, and you couldn't use that in conjunction with the sale. And then I forgot something. So that's my own fault. I won't order things from Sephora for a while to try and make up for it. Maybe I'll go to the store myself, although that's a different set of environmental factors. Anyway, can you tell I just woke up? I'm just babbling on about, environmental issues on my self-care channel. Although caring for the environment, I think, is self-care. So anyway, let's unbox and see what I got. I almost forget what I got. I don't actually forget, I sort of forget. I don't know. Okay, so here we've got this. All right, so we've got our samples. So I got this Amika Soul Food Nourishing Mask. I love a good hair mask. Amika stuff never blows me away, but it's not bad either. So we'll see how this hair mask goes. Vegamore Biotin Gummies for Hair Wellness. So 3 servings per container. So there's 1 gummy in each of these. I don't know what you're supposed to learn from just eating 3 gummies. Your hair grows half an inch a month. So I don't know what 3 gummies is gonna do. But maybe it's just so you could taste them, see how they are. Let's see. All right. So, oh, they're cute. They got little hearts. Oh, that's not good. That's not really gummy-like. That's hard as a rock is what that is. Okay. No. Nope. No, thank you. They don't taste bad, but they're not chewing real good. They're certainly not good for on camera. Okay, maybe they're just stale. Expiration August of 24, and that's how they taste. You guys got to get yourself a better food scientist. Daughter of a food scientist. Okay. All right, so I got this Way Detox shampoo. So I have a lot of shampoos and conditioners, but okay. When I redo my ginger, whenever I refresh my ginger, in order to not get hot roots, which is where your roots just look like a totally different refreshed color than the rest of your hair, I use a detoxing shampoo immediately after I use the color, and that seems to work for me. I have really good luck with my hair color. It just I don't need color depositing shampoos. It doesn't really fade on the ends that badly. It looks natural. It looks like I sort of just got highlights. Because my hair's not super not red, it's just not quite this red, right? So anyway, this using a detox shampoo really helps. Neutrogena stopped making the clarifying shampoo that's in the clear, it's like a clear rectangular container. I love that shampoo and makes me very mad. And so I'm about halfway through my last bottle. So I figured I'd try this. This is just a little sample guy, as you can see. It doesn't smell as much as the original Way products do. Because I have the Wave spray, I have the volume spray. I think I have a dry shampoo somewhere. It smells a little bit more clean, shampoo-y, sort of traditional shampoo smell. So I like that. That's good. All right, I'm gonna do this last actually, because I know what this is. All right. So I've got more things in here. I don't need to go into my Grandy Lash here because I've been using my Grandy Lash for a while. I actually think it's working pretty good in conjunction with my my lash lift and tint. So I mean, this is still pretty tinted in my opinion. The lift part, as I've mentioned, I do think it could be a little bit more lifted, but that's okay. Or I'll just go to a different lash tech maybe next time I go. And my heated eyelash curler is working pretty well, but it takes a little bit longer than a regular one. And I just honestly I put on a little concealer, I put on eyebrow mascara, I put on lip balm, and I came over here. So I just didn't feel like doing anything else this morning. But I like my Grandy Lash. I don't know if you need to change it out every 90 days like they say you do, because I'm pretty sure the container I have I've been using for longer than that, and like it's still wet. Like the brush is still, it's still working. It's still doing what it's supposed to do. So I don't know. Maybe you could use it for like 4 months instead of 3. Okay, so next thing I have is Saie, S-A-I-E. This has been like a really big cult brand lately, this super glowy, or glowy super gel, sorry. I really hope this hasn't been opened before, because it looks like that, but we'll see. Sometimes glowy stuff doesn't look right on me because I'm so pale. It looks too yellow or too something. So this doesn't look that bad, right? It looks a little bit more warm than my regular skin tone, but that's okay. So I like the container a lot. The container feels really high end. So that's what it looks like when it comes out. Oh, okay. Oh, it smells very flowery, very flowery. If you do not like the smell of flowers, like one of my friends does not, then this is not going to be for you. All right, so I like it. I like the look of it. It's not like shiny, greasy, icky at all. I mean, I think it's kind of reflective. Can you see it? Can somebody leave a comment if they can see a difference in my face? This might be one of those things where like, so I have a glowy makeup that's actually glowier than this, and I mix it with my CC cream when I actually like go that far. This could be one of those items. I mean, I don't mind the smell for myself. It's nice and soft. It absorbed really nicely. I just don't know if I could see any difference here. And so this was, I think this was the small version, the sample version, because with the sale, like you get, you know, 15% off everything. So, well, that's what I get anyway, because I haven't bought like enough at Sephora, even though I bought a lot at Sephora. So. Anyway, okay, I can't believe these Vegan gummy. That's really bad. Okay, this is the bag that the shampoo is in, so I'm just putting the gummies in there because that's really bad. Okay, moving on. So next thing I have is it's a mauve mint, and this is from Tower 28. And so I don't have a ton from Tower 28. I'm hearing their mascara is really good, which I actually have their mascara, and I'm going to show you. It's the thing that I got. So this, I look really good in these berry colors, so I kind of wanted to experiment with this. So this is cool. Beach Please, Office Hours, Buildable Luminous Color for Cheeks and Lips. Well, so this color, I actually like this color on my eyes because my eyes are green and my lids naturally have like a pinkish tint. And so I like using something like this on my lids to bring out the green in my eyes. So the only thing with something like this is though, if it's not meant to be used on the eyes, it might be like a little sticky. So like if my eyes stick open or stick to themselves, that drives me crazy. That's one of the things that happened when I tried to do the lash lift and tint myself, because you have to glue the little pads onto your eyes in order to do it. And I couldn't get the glue off my eyes, and it just drove me crazy. So, all right, this doesn't look bad. This is a little bit more orange than maybe I expected it to be for being mauve, because it's so, like, it looks so blue, like brick blue in the container. But on my eyelids, it looks a little orangey to me. I don't know. It's nice as a blush, though. I don't usually put on blush because I naturally, like, if I just touch my face, my face is red. So I don't usually wear blush. Sometimes I do, but not always. And this is a gloss. I do have a tinted lip on right now. No. I can't put my finger on the smell. I kind of like that kind of like that lip glosses are coming back, but some of them can get a little goopy. So this one is a little goopy, a little bit. What is on my lips? I don't know. All right, that's not gloss or lip balm. It's a tiny bit gloopy, but you just have to use like a little bit. And so that's actually kind of good to me because if you just need to use a little bit of the product, then the product's gonna last a longer time. But this looks nice on me, and this looks nice as a blush. I don't know if it works on my eyes for this sort of monochromatic situation, but that's okay. It's not exactly meant for that. And this might be a good travel option, you know, just to kind of throw in your bag if you need like a lip and cheek item. Okay, so I like this. This is good. All right. Moving on. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to show everybody, one of my favorite beauty, I guess, I don't know if she has like a TikTok and she puts it on Instagram. I'm old, right? So I do stuff on Facebook and I do stuff on Instagram. I don't go on TikTok. I don't, never had like a Vine. I don't, whatever. So I don't know exactly how she starts her videos. Her name is Morgan something. I don't remember her last name, but I follow her on Instagram. And she was talking about what she got at the Sephora sale. And this is the thing that she recommended the most for people to get because it was like the highest value. So it's this like packet here of all of these Sephora favorites. So this looked really good to me. So let's open it up and see what's in here. I love this like paper packaging. I know it's a little bit cheaper than some of the other packaging, but at least it's done well. And it makes me feel like it's more environmentally friendly, and you could probably reuse this little bag again. I like it. Okay. So then I've got this Delphine lip and cheek color from Rose Ink. I've never heard of Rose Ink. You would think I would have heard of Rose Ink. I like roses a lot. I gravitate towards rose items. Okay, so this definitely looks, this looks warmer than this one, right? But they're actually pretty similar shades. And this is, it looks like a cream. It kind of feels like a cream. It's not transferring real well to my fingertip, which is kind of weird. I know I just put on blush, whatever. This is, I don't love the texture of this, but maybe I need to use it on its own. Maybe I didn't use enough. I'm like, honestly, I'm scared of using too much blush. I don't want to look like on my, so when people do their makeup and I watch them do their makeup, it's beautiful. They put like a good amount of blush on, a good amount of bronzer, a good amount of this, and then I do it myself and I just feel like I personally just look silly. It just doesn't look right on me, for me. But then I've had my makeup professionally done and it looks fine. Like, I don't get it. But I think I might just need to use this a little bit more. And I already have a lip balm on, so I can't, put another lip product on. But I like the packaging. Packaging is pretty. And it doesn't have a snap at the bottom. They could have put a mirror in here. Like, what's the point of this? Come on, you could have put a mirror in here. That's okay. So the next thing that's in this is the Tower 28 mascara, which I've heard really good things about. I actually kind of don't want to open it. I know I usually try mascaras on camera, but I have a lot of mascaras that are open. I don't want to open it yet, so I'm going to save that one. The next thing that's in here is Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream. So I've mentioned this before. Hyaluronic acid doesn't it's not the miracle product for my skin in particular that it seems to be for a lot of other people. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it doesn't do anything. I'm just saying that it doesn't feel like it does as much as it claims that it does for my skin in particular. So this is kind of a ripoff. Like, look, there's not that much in there. I know it's a sample size, but come on, you could put a little bit more in there. All right, so let's wipe this off. Does it have some? It's an interesting smell. I can't put my finger on it. It is kind of spicy. It reminds me of like Eastern Europe, kind of. Because in addition to being Italian, I'm Hungarian, and I've been to Hungary, and there's a lot of plums in Hungarian cooking, in Ukrainian cooking, and Russian cooking. I don't know if I love that smell. I don't know. It absorbed quickly. I've kind of put a couple things on my face already, so I don't know. I mean, I like it. I like stuff from Glow Recipe, but it's not the miracle product for me. Just like Way. Just like Way. I like the products. They're good products. It's not that miracle product for me personally. So, I mean, it smells pretty good. I wish there was more in the container because I feel like it's a little bit of a ripoff to fill up the container like that. So let's take out all these other things. Okay. So now we have Necessaire, the body lotion, L'Emulsion Cool. So this is a body lotion. It is fragrance free, it says on here, so that's good. I think I have a cat hair in my mouth. That's fine. Got a closure on the end. Okay. I always love a good body lotion. I like to have one at my desk in my office because my hands get dry. I knew somebody that they always had the softest skin, and I'm like, what moisturizer do you use? What do you use? It happened to be a man, and he said that he never used moisturizer because he feels like it's like a gimmick, and it actually dries out his skin. He never used lip balm in particular, and I was like, that's interesting. But he had really soft skin, so I'm like, that's kind of like in my head. Like, I know it's not quite right. I'm sorry, there's a cat hair or something. I know it's not quite right, but like, I wish I could just do that. Just like not wear anything, not do anything, and my skin is soft. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, so this next thing is a lipstick, Anaheim Shine, and the color is Stomp Box. But I don't know what this company is. What is this hang on. Oh, this is Gwen Stefani. VE. I haven't heard of this before. So again, I still have a lip product on my lips, but I mean, I like the color. I like all these mauves. They look really good on me. But I still have this lip balm. I probably should have brought a paper towel over here, but that's okay. So there's that. And then the last two things we have, Lawless here, Forget the Filter, Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. Okay, it's a gloss. All right. I've got too many lip products here. I haven't used a lip plumping product in a while. Oh, this smells vaguely fruity. Again, with the glosses coming back, like I don't need the shiniest lips there ever were. So like it's great. I'm glad that the 90s stuff is coming back. It's nostalgic for me because I was a child in the 90s. But it's, you know, I'm not sure I need it. I need my lips to be, you know, reflective of the sun type of thing. And so this last thing here is this Fleur Missing Person. So there's a lot of people that really like this perfume. And because the concept of it is that it smells like somebody that's from your life that you haven't seen in a while, and it's supposed to be nostalgic. And I feel like as I get older, like when I was a kid, I never understood like how adults talked about time. It confused me. You know, like an adult would see me and they were like, "You've gotten so big," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's how time works." Like I never got it. And now that I'm getting older, I kind of get it because, you know, what happens is life seems to be moving so quickly, and you know, you kind of miss the things that you used to do. Even just this past weekend, I was thinking about some things that I used to sort of have access to. I was able to do these groups I was able to participate in, and I can't do that anymore for a variety of reasons. And you know, just thinking about like your college days, or you know, your first couple months in your new job, or whatever it was. It's just like I kind of get it more now. So I think what's happening is a lot of products are leaning into that nostalgia, and I think that's one of the reasons that fashion, everything comes back. You know, about every 20 years, things rotate back into fashion because people get nostalgic and they miss the things that they used to do, and they need some comfort. So especially in our sort of post-pandemic world, and I say it that way because I feel like everyone's said those words at some point, and everyone's just sick of hearing them. I feel like in our post-pandemic state, we're just sort of longing for some comfort because we've had 3 years of no comfort. And so I think that's sort of what's happening. So I smelled this I was in Anthropologie with my cousin, and I smelled this and I wasn't super impressed by it, but like it could have been I was smelling too many things in the store. Anybody that's been in Anthropologie before will tell you that they always have their own candle scents burning. Like there's always a lot of smells happening. We were smelling perfumes like consistent, like concurrently, that's what I meant to say, and there was no like coffee beans to kind of clear your palate or anything. So maybe it's gonna smell different now. This is a nice size though, honestly. This is not like a little dinky thing. So let's see here. Oh, whoopsie. That didn't actually go on my wrist. That's okay. Okay. So I like perfumes that don't smell like typical things. Like it's okay to sort of want to smell like a perfume. Like that's not a big deal. But like for me personally, you know, your perfumes are supposed to sort of embody you as a person, in my opinion, and how you want to. It's another way to reflect yourself to the world as to the impression that you want to make. And so the sort of perfume counter perfume thing is not my thing most of the time. Things that smell like that. So this just, you know, this Missing Person. It has like a high overtone of baby powder, I think. 2 spritzes near my face, I think, was too much. I might have to change my sweater. Because I got that one spritz was like fully on my sweater. Perfumes do smell differently when you actually have them like on your body. So like your body chemistry is going to make the perfume smell different than on somebody else. So like if you try someone's perfume and you're like, why doesn't it smell the same on me as it does on them? That's why, because it interacts with your body chemistry differently. Okay, I feel like this is marketing, right? Because it's called Missing Person, right? And so the person that I tend to miss the most, who is not on this planet anymore, is my mother's mother, my grandmother. I looked a lot like her, I think. I kind of act a little bit like her. She was kind of unusual. She was the grandmother from Hungary. I don't know, she's the person I tend to miss the most. So am I thinking about my grandma because this perfume is called Missing Person? Or am I thinking about my grandma because the actual smell reminds me of her? She wore Chanel most of the time. My mom wears Chanel most of the time. My sister wears Chanel most of the time. I'm like the only one that Chanel is like not really my bag as far as the scent is concerned. I I don't know. It's it kind of smells like you just took a shower, but not in like the fresh way, in the baby powder way. But it's not exactly baby powder. Actually, I can almost kind of taste it because I'm talking and like there's a lot of it in the air. I don't know. I'm not sure I like it. I really don't think that it's worth the hype that everybody is like, this is the best perfume in the world. I don't think it's that. But so this unfortunately is actually sold out online now. I don't know if there's any in stores, but I think this is a really great value in this little baggie. And I'm really happy with everything I got. The winner, I know I should probably use this on camera. I know, I'm sorry, but I wanna save it. I've heard it's a really good mascara. I think what's might be winning right now, just because like that's what I have on my face, is this gloss is really nice. But I also I don't hate the balm. Now that I'm looking at my eyes, now that it's been a few minutes, I actually kind of like it. I have another product sort of like this that does the same type of thing, and it's sort of an anywhere thing, anywhere like cream like this. It's drying out a little bit, which might be an issue at some point. But so far, I like everything. I like my Granny Lash. I'm hoping I'm gonna like this Way shampoo. This is a decent size, I think. I'll keep wearing this Missing Person perfume for the rest of the day, and hopefully it's not terrible. So if anybody has any questions about anything, you can always put them down in the comment section below. And thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.